Alright everyone, welcome back to Battletech. Two videos ago you saw me go at it with mediums and lights. Last time I had pretty much a DFA spree, including sacrificial DFAs where my griffin just squishes onto a hunchback and kills herself. That was fun. And now we're gonna go in and see if what happens when big, chunky, slow assault mechs punch at each other for a while. As we go to war.
Welcome, Commander.
As we go to war. Yeah. Sorry, I thought the loading would have been faster. Alright, set that to random. Like last time, you just kind of have way more when you have a higher mission settings, but really, if you're going to go against assaults with, well, locusts, you're going to die. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's actually only 6 lances in the war setting, so let's see what happens here. 6! I'm going for the heavy support. Oh, this is going to be great. I might actually lose this one, guys, because this one can't turn into a punch-up, or I will die, because I have a commando, 2 catapults, and an awesome. I'm not even sure if this is the awesome that actually is awesome with 3 PPCs. The 8T might be a missile boat variant. Okay. Alright, so foggy night again. And the map's going to be we're not doing river crossing again. I'm gonna try and do a different map every time. I'm not going to do the stacks again. Same reason. Oh, for heaven's sakes. This stuff really wants me to go to river crossing in the stacks. Fine, there we are. Big Lock. Another map I've never been to before. I have no idea how well support mechs do here because I've never been here before. I have no idea how I'm going to do because this is a bad idea. You should never have an entire fire support lance unless your fire support lance has another lance to support them when things get, you know, up close and personal, as it always happens in Battletech. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's click. Let's go, Mech Warriors.
Deployment. Mech warriors, prepare for combat. Interface initiated.
Oh, no one has a quip this time? Alright. Now, I just realized while this map was loading that this is going to be... Yeah, I'm going to lose this one. I don't know how quickly. If it's going to be a quick death, then I'll play another one, but... Basically, since it's both foggy and the nighttime, I can't see for crap, which means I'm not going to be able to shoot for crap. Which means when they inevitably get up close, I'm just going to die. I'm actually gonna move. Wow, they can't move for crap.
Move order received.
I'm gonna try and move my guys up to higher ground at least. That'll make things a bit easier. I was right! This is an LRM boat awesome, so this isn't even the good one. This isn't the cool one. LRM 15s and large lasers. I mean, at least that means it's kinda useful if things get up close. I don't care about your facing, they're not gonna catch up to us that fast. And Witness. What can you do? Sensor lock. Oh. That's actually really cool. Sensor lock's a good move. anything within sensor range, I just gain line of sight. Which means I don't have to actually move him up that close.
Got it.
I don't even have anyone in sensor range. This is definitely going to be a match of me just,
What can I do for you?
Commander?
waiting for them to come to me because I need to get my guys up high or else they'll die.
On the move. Gone. You betcha.
So this is probably going to be a boring match if nothing else. Unless I find out that LRMs are really overpowered when in swarms, which somehow I doubt. LRMs are great in regular Battletech because of how the hit spread works 5 at a time instead of 1 at a time, but this could end poorly. Wildfire. Just kind of turn to face where we know they're going to be coming from.
Something I can do. Head now. Standing by.
Everyone gets evasive when they even move 1 hex.
I hear ya.
Yeah, I can move you over here to cover. Do that.
Coordinates received.
Just to keep you moving, because I'm not sure if the faster you go, the harder you are to hit, like in regular Battletech. 3 rounds in and not even a sensor trace.
Waiting on you, Commander.
They gotta be moving closer at some point, so I'm just gonna move Witness first.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
No? Nothing? Nobody?
Yes, Commander.
Okay.
Acknowledged. Be there in the jiff. Heading out.
Oh. Here we go, that's what we need. Go, Wildfire.
For you.
Sensor lock. Him. It's a Kintaro, which I'm not sure. I think that might actually be... They did make one special model, or at least the guys at PGI did. I think it might have been the Kintaro, which I think at least by now might have been released into MechWarrior Online. I haven't played long enough to remember. It's been too long, I mean. But he is in range via line of sight now, which means I can... Long range, really. See, this is what I mean. That's not that long a range for what should be a long-range missile to keep things from just devolving into punch-ups. So I'm just gonna have to shoot from here.
All right.
I knocked him unsteady, which is something at least.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do the same. Fire.
Oh, you want some of
If enough hit him, I'll get a knockdown, which will be nice. Yeah, there we go. LRMs are good for getting knockdown. That's good. At least if you boat him. Which makes it Kraken's turn. Called shot to the CT. See? That's what I'm talking about. This is the next round, which means I'm going to lose line of sight. Which means I'll have to call it again with my commando. Is anyone else even in sensor range? No. They must have a really big lance coming. They're slow as beans.
I hear ya.
Well, I think reserving moves people up the initiative order, but I'll have to read. The game has no tutorial, but it does give you the ability to read a PDF, which is of an instruction manual. I haven't done that because I've read the Battletech books enough to get the gist, even though I've barely been able to play because no one wants to. Oh, that's bad. I should have moved my commando. Oh, that's very bad. Oh, that's really bad. Wow. Well, let's let's just, what the heck? No. Attack him. Let's just stop him from doing that again.
What's up, Commander? I'll make them.
There we go. And knockdown. So that Kentaro might actually die before he gets up close. But only because he's the only one up here. If they had all come at once, this would they would just roll over me. I can actually hit him with my large laser too. Oh, screw it, I'm gonna try. Center torso, called shot, fire. Oh no. He didn't die. But I did take out those SRM-6s that messed up my commando. I could go for the kill though. Ah, should I go for the kill? 100% chance to hit with everything. Well, won't know until I try. There we go. The commando is actually pretty strong for a light mech as long as you can keep your ammo together. Oh. Oh. There's a 50 really? He must have something big still coming. Well, move over here. Because they'll still be in sensor range. But you'll be behind a rock. Because I don't need you dying. You're the only reason why this match will be viable. It is a Hunchback. 4G. Swayback, I believe. Oh no. Oh. I think the random might have actually given them a lighter lance. Because there's no way that they have a 30-ton. Unless they have like an Atlas coming up in the very back, which... Okay, could be what it is. And... what do you got? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to do that. Fire! That is spread out damage. But he's unsteady.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
What do you do? Precision strike. Okay, it's a passive.
Piece of cake.
Here comes the rain! Our LRMs will blot out the sun. Fire. Oh shit.
My heat sinks can't take much more.
Whoops.
Waiting for orders.
What does Inspire do? It would be nice if it told me. I actually forget what Inspire does. I think it moves you up the initiative tracker, which... yeah, actually, I think it gives you +1 to hit. I think I've used it before, I just forget. I'm just gonna keep sensor locking this hunchback. Yeah, spend your turn... oh no. Oh yeah, they definitely got a lighter lance. That's what happened. Which, that's sad, but at the same time, it's the only thing that makes this doable.
I'm here.
I'm gonna inspire Wildfire. Or not.
Mech warriors, show 'em what you got.
There we go. 95% chance. This is gonna hurt him a lot. Because I'm inspired. Fire.
Something I can do.
Just keep bringing on the rain until I run out of ammo. Oh, he's actually a regular hunchback. I don't forget the call numbers. But his AC-20 ammo has been hit, which means he can't use that monstrosity of a gun. Ah. Not going to use the large lasers. Not gonna have you take internal structure damage from overheating again. There we go, that knocked him over. His pilot is very injured by now.
Good to go.
Sensor lock. The hunchback. Just keep that going. Oh, they're trying to split up. That being said, even his lights are slow. Is this the Urban Mech team? I think this is the Urban Mech team. I love the Urban Mech. He's adorable. But as far as I can tell, there aren't any maps that he's actually useful in. Whoa, that was a weird flash. I don't know what just happened. Is that a glitch? It was so fast it might not even have been seen in the capture. Anyway. We're just gonna keep firing the missiles till we run out, which this rate won't take very long. Fire.
Roger.
The Urban Mech, for those who don't know, as the name suggests, is built for an urban setting. It's a light mech, but it's really slow and has jump jets, but carries one really big gun. It's meant to just jump in, shoot, and then jump away. It's not supposed to be fast, because you can't move fast in a city, because if you try, you skid, fall over, and die. I hope they actually come up with some good urban maps to actually use the Urban Mech with, because that would just make my day. I love the Urban Mech. He's adorable. He's a little walking trash can.
I'm gonna make some.
I'm not knocking him over anymore. That's interesting, or at least not until the third shot, which sucks. Can I fire one more? No. Fire. And knock over. In regular Battletech, that many pilot injuries would result in a dead pilot, so I'm glad they changed that. It is the Urban Mech! Yay, Irby!
Waiting for orders.
Just keep that hunchback sensor locked. That's all we really need you to do. Even though apparently they'd be in line of sight from there anyway. Yeah, urban mechs are notoriously slow. That's why it took them so long to catch up. Yay, Irby!
Standing by.
I'm gonna run out of missiles before the end of this match, but at least the catapults have 4 medium lasers and my awesome has 2 larges.
Target locked.
I'll tread out into the water and alpha those every turn, even though it's not a real alpha. Oh, pilot killed! Oh, shit! You can kill pilots! Alright. It takes a while, but you can do it.
Yeah. What can I do you for?
Fire. Not quite unsteady, which means my awesome won't unsteady him unless he gets a really good hit.
Receiving you.
He also has multi-target, that's good to know. I'm gonna save my inspiration until the next round. Fire! Urban mechs also don't have a whole lot of armor, although they have a decent amount for a light mech.
Commander?
We're just gonna keep sensor locking whoever gets up close. Don't need the line of sight buff, but totally can use the like the loss of defensive buffs. That other urban mech's trying to get behind my commando. That could actually be a problem. Let's see.
I'm receiving you. Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Yes, let's do that. Attack. Fire! Let's try not to spread the damage out entirely this time. Ooh, another head hit.
Go ahead, Commander.
What's up, Commander?
This match is boring to watch, I admit. I'm watching it, I'm playing it, and I'm bored.
I got him.
But this is why support lances by themselves aren't fun. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, come on, fall over. There we go. Oh, and you're down.
Standing by.
I'm actually going to move you up a little bit. Maybe get a better chance to hit with those large lasers. Bink and bink. Well, just under the threshold of overheating. And fire. Oh, there we go. Oh, here comes the death. There we are. And the pilot drowned. Witness, we're gonna actually have you move. Like away. There we are.
Affirmative.
And sensor lock. what is undoubtedly the last urban mech. Yep, another urban mech.
Yes, Commander.
I don't know what my odds to hit him are. Oh, 100%. Fire! Haha, this is gonna hurt. Fire! That's all of my missiles, so after this round, I'm gonna go down there and duke it out with medium lasers.
My LRMs are out.
Yeah.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
See, if I had fought, like, an actual heavy lance, this would have ended... I think this actually counts as a light lance. So I'm running out of missiles just fighting a light lance. So you should never do a fire support lance by themselves without their own support, or another regular lance for them to be, you know, supporting. This would have been a bad match in Battletech. I'm only getting by because of pilot abilities.
Long-range missiles? Gone.
Yep. Hey, Kraken. You know what to do. Called shot, center, torso, long-range missiles, fire. Oh, very indirect fire. Oh, many of them very much missed.
I'm out of long-range missiles.
Everyone's out of long-range missiles. Witness. We actually don't need your sensor lock ability anymore. Might just have you go up there and shoot them.
Commander?
Because you actually have decent short-range punch. Yeah.
Right, Commander.
Attack. The Irby. With everything. Fire. Dodge. He dodged all of the things. Whoever's piloting that urban mech knows how to pilot an urban mech. That
I'm here.
is annoying. Oh well. How close can I get? I don't even think that's close enough for my medium lasers, but I'm gonna try. Catapult charge. Oh, it is close enough. Fire. Fire all of the things. I might actually find it easier to sensor lock him just because then it loses dodge.
Something I can do?
Yeah, let's go.
Piece of cake.
Fire. Wow.
I'll tell you what, we'd better check my targeting system.
Yeah, we'll do that, because you missed every shot. I tell you, if these are the same pilots you get in single-player mode later on, I don't think I'd actually get bored of these guys. They're funny. I actually enjoy listening to them every round.
On it.
And, oh, there we go. One of those lasers was a hit. 40 damage. I think they keep... I think the makers of the game did keep the armor buffs that MechWarrior Online did. Oh, an urban mech melee headbutt. Because he doesn't have little arms to punch with. Oh, you dick! His tiny little small laser blew my arm off. Dick.
Oh, I'm bleeding, Commander.
That just adds insult to injury, because that laser did way less damage than the punch. I know that for sure. Even if the punch didn't do that much.
Back to standing. Standing by.
I lost my laser. I only do 35 damage with a punch. It actually would be useless to punch with you. No, hit. Oh, you... You're gonna have to make me move first, really. There.
Moving to position.
That urban mech is setting himself up for death, though, because he's got his back to my 3 people who are about to come in and brawl with him. Fire. Though he has armor in the back and not in the front. So,
Commander.
maybe it was the right thing to do. Who knows? And burn through the back armor. Oh, torso. Oh, torso's gone. This fight is over.
What's up, Commander?
What's up is you better not miss this time, you jerk. Redeem yourself. Inspire yourself.
Okay, now the gloves are off.
I actually really like Sumo. He's funny. Fire!
Wake up call.
Yeah, there we go.
Objective complete.
Alrighty. Let's check out the action report for that match. Alright, see, I didn't take, like, any damage in that match at all, except for my commando, but the enemy was using a really light lance. The biggest thing they had was a Kintaro, and he came up by himself, which meant I could just LURM for days, just drop the LURMS, knock him over every turn. And then the same with the Hunchback. The computer's not very good at keeping their units together. You should definitely send a scout ahead to know what's coming if you have the fire support to back it up. They didn't. Now, they're fixing the AI. That this whole public beta is just a chance for people to test the AI and give notes about it. But this is kind of what I mean about the balance issues. If you don't just slug it out in melee, the matches take way longer. You're going to do way less damage, way spread out among the hit areas of a mech. I mean, it's just painful to watch, really. So, unless, like, vision buffs and weapon range buffs are introduced to counteract how easy it is to melee now compared to tabletop, I just see multiplayer and campaign matches in the future devolving into big chunky mechs punching each other. Especially with how weak it is to use long range. I made it work, but only because I was able to focus my fire because they came at me one at a time, which would never happen in a multiplayer match, ever. So I hope that Harebrained Schemes gets these notes, because I'm sure I'm not the only one having them, and puts in some balance for long range and fire support. Just raise the range, the vision and weapon ranges. The maps seem big enough. I haven't scrolled out far enough to check. I probably will do that off screen, but the maps seem big enough to warrant more weapon range and more vision range, or at the very minimum more sensor range. Because actually keeping the vision where it is but higher sensor range gives more characters like Witness his ability to shine and make them really useful part of the team. So just raise the weapon range and raise the sensor range, and keep working on that enemy computer AI, because I definitely would have lost that match if I had been fighting anything other than a light lance, because this is just a light lance. A slow light lance at that, so they couldn't even get the chance to get close. Anyway, that was my 3 matches for today. I'll be playing this game a lot. I'm going to be following the progress updates. I'm going to be recording a lot. I'm going to be uploading a lot. This is going to be my favorite game for quite a while. I'll be getting back to my other stuff. I'll be making a video talking about all the series that I started and was playing around a year ago. and which ones will and will not be continuing. Some of them will not be, due to copyright issues and due to equipment issues, but we'll get to that when we get to that. This, however, Battletech and other MechWarrior games are going to be a staple of the series for a while. I'm a big, huge fan of the entire franchise. I've played just about every MechWarrior game. I own a lot of the Battletech tabletop source materials, even though no one ever plays with me. So this is just something I'm really passionate about. I'm going to be talking about a lot and playing a lot. I don't know if I'll be getting back into MechWarrior Online just for the channel. There's a chance, but I don't plan on spending any money on it, so it's not going to be other channels that are going to be talking about brand new mechs when they come out. If I play it for the channel, it's going to be like when I want to bullshit about something else, but need a game in the background. At any rate, and even then I might just come back to this. At any rate, though, thanks for watching. I hope to have earned some fans and brought back some of my old fans. I promise it'll be sooner than a year than my next video gets uploaded. I promise. But until next time, see you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.